Hello, fellow beings of love and light, fellow humans. I love you. I feel you. And I feel this collective anger that's arising after the murder last week of George Floyd. It really isn't about that one murder, but about the decades and centuries long oppression of one people. The murder was just the trigger. The pressure's been building, like I said, for centuries, based on judgment of one race by another. Well, we can't let this stand. It's gone on way, way too long. I used to think, up until the last few days, that if I dealt with my own consciousness, my own upbringing, the racism, the xenophobia, the denigration of one people by another, that if I dealt with my own stuff, that would be enough. That if I could look a person in the eyes of any race and know that there is sacred space there and feel that within them by knowing it within myself and coming to share that with them, I thought that would be enough. Yes, I've done some personal work, but that's not enough, is it? I feel this collective rage because I've been affected by it. Not personally, but I feel into this as if it was my own, because as a being that shares this space with all beings, it is mine. The point of this collective rage is to feel the energy behind it, to use this to scrub our own consciousness, but at the same time to use this energy to scrub the systems that we've had in place of all prejudice, all hate, all judgment of another person based on surface level characteristics that were never part of who they were to begin with. This realization of the power behind the energy, behind the rage, is a realization of our need to change. Can you feel that? It's almost like this inner volcano that has had pressure built up for centuries, that needed a trigger, unfortunately, needed a trigger to bring it to the surface. Even as certain political characters are using this and trying to use this to their own advantage. I'm feeling this energy now because it's not so much about the anger, but about the need for justice that wells up within all of us when we see one person killed, denigrated, ashamed, made to feel less than. We all become less than because of this one action. I realize for myself that the work I've done on myself is not enough. I have no idea what will be enough, but only when every person that walks this earth can feel into their own divine potential and feel the space around them to express that potential, none of us are free. None of us can enjoy the justice that we expect from this country, that we expect from our leaders, until all of us can feel the same. I'm in this as a human being, white though I am, privileged though I am because of my birth. I know that I share this space with all living creatures, and I share this space with God, and the God in them wants that freedom, needs that justice in order to be fully human. I am called to be here now to speak my word, that all racism, all judgment, all hatred based on color or gender or religion needs to be purged from this earth and from our minds and hearts, because that's where it starts. Now, I know I'm probably preaching to the choir here, because anyone who will listen this far into this already gets it. So whether this is going to be enough or not, I haven't the slightest idea, but I do know that it has to start with me. I love you, my brothers and sisters, no matter what skin you are born in. I love you, and I will stand with you and stand for you and stand for the rights of all, as I let this be so, and so it is.